Everyone, I'm out here just watching these leaves fall. This time of year, it's amazing, and I'm out here on the kayak. As you can see, getting ready for another fall fishing trip. It's a great time to fish before it gets really cold. But I want to thank all my viewers that are keeping up with me. If you like things that I'm sharing, please give me a like, give me a share out there, and we'll keep boosting up the channel. But I had one of the viewers reach out and ask me a question. He said, "Hey Eric, how do you store your LiveScope? How do you transport with your LiveScope? How do you use your LiveScope with regard to the type of a mount that I use?" I was going to type all that out and answer it to him, but I thought it might be best just to show you on a video. I know personally I've learned so much from so many great anglers on YouTube, and I've taken a little bit of this and a little bit of that with regards to the LiveScope, and I just wanted to put it all together, and I'm going to show you how I put it all together, and it works great for me. So let's get started. All right, let's get started, and let me show you how I store and how I utilize my LiveScope in transport. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that from all the great anglers that have shared their stories on YouTube. So it's kind of nice to be able to give back. Let me take off my units here. I run 2 units, so I do mainly run a Garmin, and I also run a Hummingbird for my 360. Of course, my Garmin I'm using the LiveScope with. But as you can see, I had both of those units on a Sasquatch bar. This bar I actually purchased through Eco Fishing Shop. That's actually where I bought my kayak from as well. Another great company, great quality, as well as customer service. But this Sasquatch bar is amazing. You can see it has all the different tracks where you could utilize it. And that's kind of where I've come up with the idea that, hey, I can utilize that track to store my LiveScope pole on in transport. And what I've done is this LiveScope mount is made by Dugout Bait and Tackle. It's one of their newer mounts. I absolutely think this is the best system out there for the LiveScope. But what I've done is I bought these grommets, brackets, whatever you want to call them. They're mainly used for ATVs or for your tractors, your farm equipment, to put your axe in and what have you. But all I do is undo these, as you can see, and these things are really secure, and it just pops off. Now I will tell you, in transport, this thing does not move at all. But it's that simple with regards to how I attach it onto my Sasquatch bar. I also use a solar shield, for those that can see that, on the end of that transducer to help protect that. Now let me show you how this dugout bait and tackle mount goes onto my kayak. All right, now that I've taken the LiveScope pole, the dugout bait and tackle mount off of my Sasquatch bar, I'm going to attach it to my kayak for its use. What I did is I purchased and replaced my rod holder with this catch. I don't know what you call that, a reverse T-track, where the T-track sits up. Catch makes these, great product, and very sturdy. It's made of metal, so I got no worries. This is the dugout bait and tackle LiveScope mount that I use. Like most of our kayaks that out there, we have this T-track system, and let me show you how this works. Easily, I'm able to, and I say easily, of course, on the video, nothing works, right? That's how it goes. I'm learning that, but I'm able to slide this in, of course, tighten her down. And that's all she wrote. That's how easy it is to take it from storage to usage. And one thing I think is cool about the dugout system is that I don't have a pole. Some of the LiveScope mounts that you know have a pole that's going out to where you sit, and they would always rub on my legs. But all I have to do to deploy this, I'm going to have to move this up just a little bit so it doesn't hit my trailer, and just pull out this lever. You can hear that it's snapped in place. I can turn this any which way I need to. Of course, I have a bar here. I didn't put my bar in. It's in my box. But I can turn it any which way I want, and then of course to store it back while I'm traveling on the water. Pull that out, listen, stores right in place, and I kind of just lay it over like that. But that is the dugout bait and tackle mount, and of course putting it back together, it's just in reverse order. All right, everybody, I hope you got something from the video. Like I said, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, from the Sasquatch bar to the grommets and the mounts that I use to store this LiveScope mount on, the dugout bait and tackle mount. And then, of course, how I attached it onto the kayak here with this catchboard reverse T-track. And again, this mount is amazing. Go check them out.